Let's take a couple of minutes and we'll walk through the Bluetooth settings menu on Pioneer's MVH-X380BT. So from any menu here, I'm just going to press in on the telephone button, and that will tell me that I'm connected to my phone, and it will bring up the telephone menu. I'm going to scroll along here till we get to the Bluetooth menu. Here we go, the Bluetooth settings menu, and we'll press enter there. The first thing we see is our device list. Now if I enter here, you can see the devices that are connected to the phone. To the head unit. I have a Nexus 5 and an iPhone 5 connected right now, and you can make one device or the other the active device there. The next setting we see is our delete device list. Here I can open up my list of devices that have been connected to the head unit, and I can choose to delete one or more of them. I'm not going to delete any right now, just select that device to delete it. And we will roll over to the next setting, which is our auto connection. Auto connection means after I've taken a drive, after I've connected a head unit, a phone to the head unit, and taken a drive somewhere and turned the car off, when I come back to the vehicle, I turn the car on. This means auto connection on. The head unit and the phone should automatically find each other and reconnect. You don't have to press any buttons to make that happen. Now, if you don't want them to find each other automatically and connect, you can turn it off. But most people want to keep that turned on so you don't have to mess with the phone or the head unit. They automatically find each other. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is our visibility. In order to find the in-dash head unit, the 380, to connect it to your phone, it has to be visible to begin with. Once you've connected it, you can choose to turn the visibility off if you want to, if you don't want any other phones to connect, or you can leave the visibility on. We will roll over to the next setting, which is our PIN code. Most modern phones don't require a PIN code to connect to the MVH-X380BT. If your phone does require a PIN code, the default PIN code on the head unit is 0000. You can change that PIN code here if you'd like to, but again, most modern phones will not require a PIN code to connect. We'll roll back and roll over to the next setting, which is our device info. Here you can get information about the MVH-X380BT and its Bluetooth connection. We'll go back and roll over to the next setting, which is guest mode. Now you can have multiple devices connected to this head unit at the same time. With guest mode, if you try to connect an additional device, the top one on the list will be dumped off, and so that the new one can connect. If you don't want guest mode on, if you don't want phones automatically connecting and dumping other phones off, you can switch guest mode off if you want to. We'll leave guest mode on for right now and roll over to the next setting, which is auto pairing. Now this is for iPhones only. If you plug an iPhone in through USB before it's been connected to Bluetooth, the head unit and the phone will automatically find each other and connect. This will work on selected versions of iOS. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is back around to our device list. At any time, you can exit this menu or any menu by pressing the Go Back button.